Hi guys, in case you don't know what this video is about, it's a response to my video on part 2 on fuzzyhairgru, but don't try searching for it in my channel because I made it unlisted, which I will go through why later on. So what happened? Well, a lot really. Sarthak, which was one of the people I exposed, responded to my video, and I can't really confirm what he said was true or not, but here's what happened. I made a video on 3 people, which was Sarthak, Fuzzy, and HXRXE, and I found a giveaways channel which was linked under Sarthak's channel, and since the videos had comments which had no responses to them, I assumed they were a scam. But Sarthak told me it wasn't because apparently the giveaways were hosted in like the live stream, which was sort of hard to believe considering the fact that hundreds of people commented on his video and giving them their username. But I have to take his word for it because that's all I could really do at this point. Here's what he said. He sent me a friend request. I ask him, like, I say hello. He says, hi, it has come to attention that the info spread about my channel was false. And then he says all of this. You can read it all. Also, it seems that you are also blocking some replies. I didn't block it, by the way. What happened was I think YouTube thought that it was a spam, so he just his thing got filtered out or something. I don't know. And then I just said, wait, I realize who you are. Also, I noticed you didn't mention Fuzzy or defended him. Hello, you still there? Yes, I'm still here. Hi, we're starting up laptop. And he says, I noticed you did so he responds to this comment which I said, I noticed you didn't mention Fuzzy or HXRXE or defended him. He said that's their problem to deal with. Take note of that because yeah. And then I said, so I seen you mentioned that the giveaways were not a scam. Okay, I can show you the game's dev's official website because you collabed with them, and then HXRXE took fuzzyhairgru sides, and I thought you did as well. He says he's neutral. I like to stay out of stuff, which I actually kind of sort of believe. I said, oh, okay, I will follow up video about this explaining our DMs, but for now, which is basically what I'm doing right now. But for now, could you explain me one more thing? First, take down the video, first video. I did. I made it unlisted as that is the line with spreading misinformation. Okay, how was I supposed to know? I didn't know that. He said, what is it to this comment? The giveaway. Which one? All giveaways I host are publicly announced and rewards are distributed and proof is uploaded in shorts. I do not suppress anyone's right to speech. I said, Sachin's giveaways, the comments were not hearted or liked. And then he said, I have not been in touch with him, but last thing I remember, he picks participants from his live chat. So let's just say I'm streaming and you sent your name, you can participate. As for why he has not been looking in the comments, I don't know. You gotta understand that we are both are fundamentally different people. Whatever he does is on him. Oh, okay. Because I thought you were two of the same people. The thing is, he responds with both of our voices are different, which in case you don't know, uh, they both had Indian voices, and he is from India. I haven't heard his voice, but he it says in his channel description that he's from India. So I thought that he was actually the same person as him. So yeah, and all this was a coincidence that made you look bad. For example, the fact that both of you are the same place, that 3 people on my video disliked, and which means that those 3 people were not actually those people. Part that I accidentally read we mentioned HXRXE was a scammer, and look for the Sure, so remove the part when you mentioned me and re-upload the video, and I'm fine with that. Okay, should I also mention our conversation, or should I make a separate video clearing your name? It's your choice. just remove me and Sachin to upload another video for clearing the name, as it's not guaranteed people would watch the first video, will watch the second one too. About 10% will think I'm scamming. Oh, alright then. Also, should I mention the part of our conversation? He says nope. But before I said that I will. So, yeah. Alright then, just let me get back home. I'm in school at the moment. Also, just to let you know, I have been recording video proof of our conversation, so no point in editing using HTML/Photoshop. And the fact is, the funny thing is about this thing is, you see this? He edited it. He said no point in editing the text. He edited it. I'm not sure what he said before, but I think it was something similar. But it's kind of funny though. And I said, okay, just think, all right, with that, the case is closed. All right. Also, my suggestion is not to collab with Fuzzy and HXRXE because they are bad people. Well, I will keep that in mind. Okay, sorry again. And thumbs up, thumbs up. But no, for now, let me make a video unlisted so nobody can see it. Then I will download the video, edit you out, and yeah. Also, just realize something. What is it about HXRXE? In the video where you said he was hacking, yeah, about the video, about 8:36 in the clip, my video, yeah, what happened? I just read that the kill feed, it said that he got a kill via sentry. Keep that in note, all right? Because he actually confirmed, and I actually got this wrong, aka a turret that he places completely out of the part of the map. So that means he just shot the wall and then the sentry got a kill. If he had gotten the kill with a gun, it would have said tag. Alright. By the way, that was a complete oversight. I did not see like the sentry part. Oh yeah. Wait, yeah. You know what a sentry is, right? By the way, I didn't know. I actually did in fact know what a sentry was, but I didn't like see that it was a sentry kill. And he said, oh wait, yeah, I read it something else. Oh. And then he said, look, it says there that like here he said like sentry, which, sorry guys, I got it wrong. He did not kill through wall. He used this. Yeah, this was the thing that he did. But nowhere in the video did he actually use the sentry in HXRXZ's video. Not the exact model, lol. So what do you say? Oh, but he kept shooting people without scopes. To me, it seems like the game does not have bullet spread mechanics. So where you aim the crosshair, it shoots exactly at that point. He sniped without using a zoom, which timestamp. From beginning to end, he does it throughout the whole time. Which was true, by the way. Was the enemy clearly visible? And then they were visible, but like they weren't at the same time. Some parts weren't. I kept watching the video. So that's why I respond with no, they are so far away, and he kept no scoping them, and yeah, he kept getting kills. This person, he sends me a screenshot with this, no scoping them, and then he sends one image of him actually using a scope. He used scopes like a few times, but the others he didn't. All the enemies were clearly visible. I'm watching at 1080p. Are they far away? Is that far away? This is 180p, by the way. Look. This is what he calls 180p. I can't see that, by the way. But yeah, and I said, yeah, clearly visible, but he no-scoped them. I can send you a screen recording of it being visible. Want proof? Thought it doesn't. Yeah, he basically sends this again. I know, but he has extremely good aim for him to consistently hit the target while they are moving. Also in that clip, if you slow it down, he missed the one shot. You see my point? Yeah, I think it was on purpose though. Slow down the vid to 0.25 times, then watch. So, and then he says, so if he misses, that is an issue. And if he hits, that is an issue. Seems to me that your judgment is biased. Take note, this is Sarthak, the person who collabed with both Fuzzy and HXRXZ. So if anything, he should be biased. But like, the thing is, some people actually do that, like such as chess. People deliberately play bad moves to decrease their lower like accuracy, so that way they don't get detected, which is what I'm trying to say. And then I said with, and it seems that you are defending him, like what happened to that's their problem, right? That's what I said. He deleted comments that exposed him for hacking. And plus, I don't think anyone would be able to pull a stunt like that, where they shoot without aiming. Because I saw a video and thought it was interesting. Whose video? Mine or him's? And then point has validation. Both. Like, you have to be a really good player to be able to keep shooting the people. And like, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. I've been trying to analyze both perspectives. And he uploaded that video once, meaning to his audience, it's his first time playing. That's another one of my points. And then I said, okay, to analyze, to respond to this comment, right? If you know if something is right, gotta have an open mind. Good idea. I think the best way to do that is to send the links to one of my friends and see if they think the person is hacking. Nah, just get it analyzed by a person who you don't know and ask them to watch it at 0.25 x speed, as friends can also have bias. I said, okay. He said, or also, I just played the game, the first time playing it. Okay, let me know how it goes. The game is indeed possible to do that. So, by the way, this was 20 minutes, 19 minutes, 17:15, 17:37, 17:34, meaning it was 19 minutes. And he is saying that it is indeed possible to do that. 19 minutes of playing and he gives a judgment already. That is not possible. Even a pro player, you have to keep constantly playing the video game in order to actually be good at it and give an opinion, And I said, wait, really? If you don't have 1k ping like me, that is it possible to do that consistently? Minus 1k. And then he said, then yeah, I played 2 matches and I hate the game now. They keep killing you. People just spam miniguns. Oh, well, he used the sniper. I had over 1k ping. Yeah, me too. Damn. Got 5-6 long distance kills. I need to check it out for myself. Alright, without scope. Yeah, I definitely need to check it out for myself, G. I played COD Mobile and a lot of FPS games. That was 4 years ago though. And I said, me too. And that's it. But will I delete the video? No. Because if he did in fact lie and say, haha, it was a joke, it was indeed a scam or whatever, it is unlikely that it would happen, but still possible. But I'm gonna be on the safe side and just make it so people can't watch it normally through For You pages, but only through links, which, guys, the link to my previous video is on the description. But ignore the fact that it mentioned Sarthak. I did not want to make a re-upload to my video, especially after my Aura video, which I took down after 3 attempts and then later deleted. And not only that, but a lot of Fuzzy fans and supporters hate commented on my video, which I found kind of funny because, let's be honest, these guys are biased because they are their fans. Of course, they're gonna defend them. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through each and every one of these comments and show you how they are wrong. And I'll show you proof and evidence to back myself up. Because these guys got so angry, it's as if though I insulted their whole family members or something. So one of the commenters actually appeared in HXRXZ's video in which I exposed him for hacking. So the same person who commented on my video said in his video on Paintball 2 said, how did you see that guy over there? And HXRXZ responds with, good question. How did he not suspect a thing after that? If I was him and got that response and I saw a video on somebody exposing him for hacking, I would side with the person who's exposing him. But they don't think like us, of course. And another commenter says, all I did was show a clip of him shooting a wall. Now, to be honest with you, after what Sarthak said, I didn't know at that time that when he shot the wall, it was a sentry kill. And I thought that he actually used wall hacks to shoot someone through the wall, which wasn't possible. So yeah, just calm down, alright? I just made one mistake, alright? And another commenter said, in my opinion, we get it, you hate Fuzzy, but that doesn't mean that you can make a video on HXRXC because he did nothing wrong. And I responded, being straight and true with him, how would you feel if somebody threatened to rape your mother's dead body and somebody defended them? You wouldn't feel good. That would be a completely different story now. And he responded back, here's his response and here's my response to his response. I want to make this video shorter, to be honest with you. Also, how can you commenters defend the fact that HXRXC had only one comment on that video? Yeah, he obviously deleted his previous comments which exposed him for cheating, and that is not suspicious for you commenters. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Hi guys, Edit here. So after I made my video on HXRXC, people started commenting on HXRXC's paintball video and just started exposing him for hacking. Here's some of the screenshots, by the way. So yeah, I thought I'd like to mention at this part of the video, and yeah. And in case you're one of those who mentioned PM Damien, the difference between HXRXC and PM Damien is that at least PM Damien didn't actually support Potamer. He left Potamer, who Potamer, let's just say, was like fuzzyhairgru. In case you don't know who Fuzzy was, he threatened to rape his girlfriend's dead body. PM Damien did not want to be friends with Potamer anymore, so he left him, did not want anything to do with him. But whereas HXRXC, however, supported Fuzzy, here's proof, he collabed with Fuzzy after me and Leah's video on exposing Fuzzy happened. He either hid me from his channel or blocked me from his channel because I could not comment on his video, and that was before I exposed him. So yeah, HXRXC was aware of Fuzzy, yet he still collabed with him. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoy, and thank you so much for those who stayed until the end. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and bye bye.